When you think of North Carolina, you probably think of Charlotte's massive skyscrapers, Raleigh's technology campuses, or astronomical housing prices, especially those famous mountain towns that people say are very beautiful, but living there is prohibitively expensive. This exact thought is what stops most people in their tracks. People often think that life in North Carolina will exceed their budget without doing any detailed research or even looking at the numbers, and they don't even realize the opportunities they're missing. But when you actually venture a little outside of Charlotte or head toward areas near the mountains, you encounter a completely different North Carolina. In the city center, $300,000 can get you a small house, a narrow garden, and HOA rules, while the same budget outside the city can buy you spacious land, authentic farmhouses, peaceful verandas, and the opportunity for a serene life in harmony with nature. Moreover, in many homes there is no homeowner association, no unnecessary rules, and no unexpected expenses that may arise later. Today, we will look at 10 farmhouses in North Carolina that have had their prices reduced. The discounts on these houses range from $10,000 to $81,000. As the houses on the list progress, the prices decrease further. Therefore, be sure to watch the video until the end because the house at the end might really surprise you. If you enjoy this type of content, don't forget to like, subscribe, and support the video. If you're ready, let's get started. Number 10, Monroe. This is the house on the list with the largest price reduction at a full $81,000. The house is in Monroe, North Carolina, and is currently listed for $339,000. It is located 40 minutes from Charlotte, but it's still far behind Charlotte's prices. Monroe, the largest city in Union County, has a population of over 37,000 and has been the center of the region since 1844. The city's communications officer explains the situation as follows. People still like to find affordable prices here. We're very close to Charlotte, but while land prices are astronomical, prices here are still reasonable. In fact, while most urban amenities are at your fingertips, it retains the peaceful small-town atmosphere. Now, let's talk about the house. It's a 1918 farmhouse, but it's been completely renovated. It has 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,504 square meters of living space. 10-foot-high ceilings, original floor-to-ceiling hardwood floors. The plumbing, HVAC, and drywall were completely renovated in 2023. The kitchen features a stylish design, solid wood shaker cabinets, a large farmhouse-style sink, quartz countertops, a custom range hood, and herringbone oak flooring. The master bedroom features an original wood shiplap ceiling. The bathroom features a large, entirely tiled shower area. The other bathroom in the corridor has completely different features. It is quite remarkable with special mosaic tiles and a vintage clawfoot bathtub. Arched doorways connect the living room to the kitchen and dining room. The covered front patio overlooks the spacious grounds in front of it. The median home value in Monroe is $289,000. This house, with an $81,000 discount, represents a reasonable option slightly above average. The monthly rent for a 2-bedroom home in this area is approximately $1,190. So, the mortgage payment for this house directly competes with rental prices in the town. There are 3.8 acres of land available, and there is no HOA. So, is the next house cheaper? Yes, it's even cheaper. Number 9, Hayes. This beautiful house in Hayes, North Carolina, is listed for $320,000 after a $55,000 discount. Here's the house in question. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 2,803 square meters of living space, a barn, and a detached garage for 5 cars. Moreover, there's a fully equipped automobile repair shop inside the garage. So this place is almost like a property complex. Hayes is a small and quiet town in Wilkes County. The population is just under 1,000, and life moves at a leisurely pace, yet nature is evident everywhere. Located 45 minutes from Boone and 80 minutes from Winston-Salem, the town's median home value is $175,000. This house's price is $320,000. Considering that the monthly rent for 2-bedroom houses in this area is $750, the price for a property of this size and standard can be considered quite reasonable. A 3.3-acre plot of land surrounded by forest and mountain views. Since the land is fenced, this is very suitable for those who want to keep small animals. Directly across the street is Thurman Chatham Game Land. In other words, the hunting ground is literally right at your doorstep. Blue Ridge Parkway is approximately 15 minutes away. Additionally, there are 3 different golf courses within an 8 to 10-minute distance: Contentment Golf, High Meadow Golf and Country Club, and Stone Mountain Golf Club. You don't even need to get in your car to go fishing, camping, or hiking. You don't have to travel far to do these things. The house, built in 1983, has been redecorated since then. The elegant fireplace stands in the exact center of the living room. The kitchen features an oven, electric stove, dishwasher, and a kitchen island. There is also an attic accessible via a roof ladder and a covered veranda. One of the notable details is that the house has access to a stream and a river. Additionally, having a short-term rental permit is another important detail, because with both the Blue Ridge Parkway, 3 golf courses, and hunting grounds is close, finding tenants for this house year-round would not be difficult at all. In other words, you could also consider this house as an income-generating property. So don't you think this house is a not-to-be-missed opportunity? Number 8, Reidsville. $34,000 discount brings the price to $315,000, and with an annual property tax of only $269, this house has the lowest tax rate on the list. You probably thought there was a 0 missing when you first read this, but that's really the number. When you think about it, most people's monthly cell phone bill is more than this house's annual tax. Reidsville is a small city located in the central part of North Carolina. It is approximately 25 miles from Greensboro. The town's median home value is $149,600. This house, on the other hand, is $315,000. At first glance, you might wonder why there is such a large difference. This house has literary historical value. This is Hooper House, the childhood home of author Walter Hooper, who was a close friend and editor of C.S. Lewis. This information doesn't change the price of the house, but you get a sense of history from it. This 1910 built house has 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2,559 square meters of living space. The main structural work on this historic house has been completed. A new metal roof has been installed. The floor has been laid with composite material, and the electrical, plumbing, and HVAC systems have been upgraded. But the original details have been carefully preserved. The original lighting fixtures have been restored to working order. The wooden windows have regained their functionality, and the historic atmosphere of the house has been preserved with 7 original fireplaces. The kitchen features handmade cabinets and a rare farmhouse-style sink with double basins. And from the wraparound veranda, you can watch the city. 2-bedroom rental prices in the area are approximately $860 per month. The mortgage payment for this house is considerably lower than that rent. It is approximately 30 miles from Greensboro and the GSO/PTI airport. Danville, Virginia, is also within 20 miles. Moreover, Nestle Purina Pet Care's expansion plans in the region are creating new employment opportunities. The city features 2 public lakes and parks, walking paths, and green spaces have become major and important parts of the city. This house is move-in ready, renovated, and all major expenses have been completed. So wouldn't you want to live in this house filled with a sense of history and literature? Number 7, Godwin. The current list price of this house is $279,900 and has been reduced by around $10,000 to this price. The official permit for this house is for 3 bedrooms, but the space is so large that it can be used as a 4-bedroom house. Godwin is a small town. It is located near Fayetteville in an agricultural corner of Cumberland County. The primary sectors in the region's economy are military employment and government jobs. Therefore, there is a stable economic environment in the area. The median home value in the town is $169,500. This home is listed for $279,900. But when you see the living space it offers, the price becomes reasonable. 2-bedroom rentals in the area cost approximately $910 per month. When we calculate the mortgage, you realize you're making a profitable investment. The house is an authentic 1926 built farmhouse. It has 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, and 2,105 square feet of living space. The ambience is warm thanks to the wood-burning stove fireplace. In the living room, the stainless steel kitchen appliances, refrigerator, washing machine, and dryer are also included in the sale. The laundry room is also spacious. The bathroom features shiplap details and a large sink. The attic provides significant storage space. From the back porch, you look out over the enclosed garden and you can sit in your rocking chair on that porch, drinking coffee. There's another separate structure outside with a concrete floor. This area could be used as a storage space or a hobby room. How would you like to use it? The land area is 30,056 square meters, approximately 3 acres. There's no HOA or restrictions. The septic system is in place. It is 45 minutes from Fayetteville and 55 minutes from Raleigh. To be honest, the only negative aspect of the house is that the crime rate in this area is slightly above average. But in such small rural places, most people know each other, and this is an important detail. Still, for a beautiful house with so many amenities in such a large area, the price is even too low. Don't you think so? Number 6, Goldsboro. This house in Goldsboro, North Carolina, features 2.37 acres of land and a massive workshop, and is listed for $274,900 with a $50,000 discount. Perhaps we should discuss the workshop, which is not part of the house, but a separate structure. It measures 60 by 43 feet, contains electricity, water, a sink, and a stove. A drinking water line has been installed. Built-in cabinets and shelves are present. Additionally, there is a 10,000-pound capacity vehicle lift bridge and 2 roll-door garages. There is an unfinished area on the upper floor with a balcony. The house itself is a 1935-built farmhouse. It has a metal roof. It offers 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 2,254 square meters of living space. There are wooden floors, an L-shaped dining room, ceiling fans, and an attic with a pull-down ladder. The kitchen features an island countertop, a dishwasher, and an electric oven. There's a private courtyard, a covered front porch, and outdoor storage space. The items included in the sale are kitchen refrigerator, workshop refrigerator, separate kitchen island, prefabricated drywall panels for the upper floor, and even wood for the workshop stove. Goldsboro's median home value is $173,200. The price of this house appears to be above the town average, but let's be honest, it's impossible to find that workshop at the town's median home value. The rent for a 2-bedroom apartment here is $1,020 per month. Seymour Johnson Air Force Base is located nearby and provides both employment and economic stability to the area. The house is 50 minutes away from Raleigh. The annual tax is $1,163, and there is no HOA. For ATV enthusiasts, Busco Beach ATV Park is less than 10 minutes away. While prices are comparable to those of an apartment unit, doesn't this area offering so much freedom deserve this price in your opinion? So, are there any cheaper houses on the list? Yes, there are. Let's continue. Number 5, Bakersville. Sold for $270,000 with a $26,000 discount. The most compelling feature of this house is the stunning mountain view you can see from the window. Even the sound of the flowing stream can be heard from the kitchen. This is Bakersville, a small town in Mitchell County, northwestern North Carolina. It has a population of approximately 1,500. Art galleries, antique shops, and local events that are active most of the year. It's a charming place that hasn't been discovered much yet. The median home value in the town is $228,000. This house is listed for $270,000. There's a price difference, but location, views, and renovations make up for that difference. In this town where 2-bedroom rental prices are $760 per month, owning a home allows you to invest as if you were paying rent. This is a 1950-built farmhouse. It has 3 bedrooms, 1.5 bathrooms, 1,955 square feet of living space. The kitchen features handmade wooden cabinets, and there's a wonderful mountain view opposite the counter. The 1942 era wooden panels in the living room give the impression that traces of the past remain on the walls. The house has a long list of renovations: a new front porch, new shutters, slanted windows, and landscaping. New drywall, insulation, paneling, and paint have been applied. New door handles have been installed. New laminate flooring has been laid. New electrical wiring, roofing, plumbing, and a water heater have been added. In other words, all the major expense items have been taken care of. The basement contains a fully equipped workshop. On the upper floor is a renovated attic space that is currently used as office space. This house is located just minutes from the center of Bakersville and is also very close to Mount Mitchell. There's one more detail. The house is based on a shared well water system. This is perfectly normal in rural mountain regions. However, finding a house with these features at this price in mountain towns is becoming increasingly difficult. In your opinion, where else could you find this beautiful house that combines a mountain view and the sound of a stream at this price? Number 4, Todd. This house, which has had a full $44,000 price reduction, is located in Todd, North Carolina, within a small community in the heart of the Blue Ridge Mountains. But buying a house in Todd isn't just about acquiring real estate. It's a decision to embrace a different lifestyle. People who have lived in Todd for a long time do everything they can preserve it, loving it not only for its beauty, but also for its soul. The house is in a stunning location on Skincam Creek River. It is built on approximately 1.6 acres of land. There is a large open lawn in front, and a fire pit is also available. And there is a covered veranda where you can listen to the sound of water flowing continuously in the background. Moreover, the house has a frontage of over 290 feet along the river. This detail may seem minor, but it represents a significant privilege in rural areas. 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, 1,011 square meters of living space. Yes, it sounds a bit small, I know, but sometimes it's not just about the square meters. The feeling that space gives you is more important. The house is being sold with its furniture included, meaning you won't have to worry about a stressful moving day. The metal roof was renewed in 2021, and the heat pump and central air conditioning system were replaced in 2022. The kitchen cabinets, fixtures, paint, and laminate flooring have also been renewed, and the fiber internet infrastructure is in place. The house also has a short-term rental permit, meaning it could potentially become a significant source of income. Located 30 minutes from Boone and 30 minutes from West Jefferson, the annual property tax is only $807. Mountain State Gamelands and Elk Knob State Park are within a F. The house is being sold with its furniture included, meaning you won't have to worry about a stressful moving day. The metal roof was renewed in 2021, and the heat pump and central air conditioner, in your opinion? Number 3, Swannanoa. This house in Swannanoa, North Carolina, is on sale for $257,000 with a $31,000 discount. While nearby Asheville is a place many wish to live with its art galleries, mountain views, and stylish restaurants, its average home price of $353,300 remains an expensive dream for most. This is where Swannanoa catches your attention. It's a small mountain town caught between Asheville and Black Mountain. You can reach anywhere within 10 to 15 minutes via the Interstate 40 route. The population is approximately 5,000, and there appears to be a strong sense of community cohesion. How neighbors supported each other after Hurricane Helene is still talked about. The median home price in the town is $353,300. This house, on the other hand, is on the list for $257,000. So the difference is $96,000. Do you really think it's possible to find a house this close to Asheville for this low price? The house is a 1940-built farmhouse. In 2023, the roof was replaced. In August 2025, the living room and hall carpets were renewed, and all floors were repainted. It offers 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and 1,300 square meters of living space. The house is located on a corner lot, and its backyard is fully enclosed. There's a fire pit prepared and a separate storage structure with electrical connections. There are large, covered veranda areas both on the front and back of the house. The rent for 2-bedroom houses in Swannanoa is $1,340 per month. When you calculate the mortgage payment for this house, you'll see it makes much more sense than paying rent. W.D. Williams Elementary School, Charles D. Owen Middle School, and Owen High School are well-known schools in this area. Additionally, when you want to shop, eat, or go out for any activity, Asheville is right nearby and offers all its amenities. But don't miss the important detail here. Even though you're taking advantage of their amenities, you don't have to pay Asheville prices. There are two other houses on the list, and prices continue to drop. Number 2, Glade Valley. This house, offered for sale with a $10,000 discount, is located in Glade Valley, a quiet corner of Allegheny County. The house's price is $239,000, with an annual tax of $579. Located among the mountains and the woods and away from crowds, this house is also very close to an apple cider factory's tasting room. It is less than 1 mile from the Blue Ridge Parkway. Located 14 miles from Stone Mountain State Park and 17 miles from a new river and Galax. This home also has a short-term rental permit. So even if you don't want to live in it, you can rent it out to people looking for a vacation home near the parkway. This 1931-built farmhouse has been completely renovated in recent years. It has 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, and a living area of 1,167 square meters. In 2025, the roof was replaced and the air conditioning system was upgraded. The kitchen cabinets, countertops, and appliances have been modernized. Engineered hardwood floors have been installed. Recessed lighting has been added, and both the interior and exterior walls have been completely painted. And the fact that the fireplace features gas logs is a significant plus, because heating up cold mountain nights is never easy. From the kitchen, you go directly out to the 16 by 16-foot terrace, and what you see is a mountain view. Directly across from the house is the tasting room of the mead and cider factory. So now the answer to the question, where should we go out? On Friday nights will be very close at hand. Additionally, there are no restrictions on the land. You can keep horses, raise chickens, or even build a campfire if you wish. The house also has a separate electrical storage structure. A spring water system is used, and high-speed internet infrastructure is available. If you work from home, this is a very important detail for you. Other advantages of the house include a grocery store in Sparta, which is only 7 miles away, Allegheny High School being nearby, and an annual property tax of $579. What most people overlook is this. At this price level, in which other state could you find this location? And the last house on the list, waiting for you, carries the most surprising price in this list. Number 1, Ronda. This single-family home in Ronda, North Carolina, offers a truly unbelievable price of $125,000 with a $45,000 discount. Life flows calmly in this small town in northwestern North Carolina, and people know each other. The house is just minutes from the Yadkin River and a short drive from the Blue Ridge Parkway. Stone Mountain State Park is practically in your backyard. The town's median home value is $183,700. So this house is priced below even the town's average. The rent for 2-bedroom homes in the area is $750 per month. So the mortgage payment for this house can be made like paying rent. This is a historic farmhouse built in 1930. It has 3 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and 1,140 square meters of living space. Spacious rooms, details reflecting the era's character, flexible usage areas. The covered front veranda is such a peaceful space that drinking your morning coffee there makes you feel wonderful. The garden features a ready-made irrigation system and space allocated for growing fruits and vegetables. The plot is 22,651 square meters in size, so there's an open land close to about half in decay. Moreover, there is no HOA. There are no restrictions. No one interferes with what you do in your garden. Now think about it this way. What could $125,000 get you in Nashville or Asheville? You probably couldn't even sit down at the negotiating table with that budget. Here, you'll find a historic home, a large lot, and a truly livable setting within walking distance of the Yadkin River. The annual tax rate is 1%. Ronda Klingman Elementary School has an A rating. It's 45 minutes from Wilkesboro and 80 minutes from Winston-Salem. So do you think buying a house like this in North Carolina for $125,000 is beyond your wildest dreams? This was the cheapest house on the list. But what I really want to draw your attention to is this. All 10 houses you see on the list are on sale and waiting for you. Today we saw 10 different houses together. They're all in North Carolina. They're all on price reduction. They're all HOA free, and they're all real land. Just outside Charlotte and Monroe, there's a gorgeous, fully renovated farmhouse with an $81,000 discount. In Hayes, a 3.3-acre property complex with a view, featuring a stable, an auto repair shop, and a 5-car garage. In Reidsville, a historic mansion with an annual tax bill of only $269. A spacious and practical farmhouse with large grounds in Godwin. A charming property with a large workshop in Goldsboro, available at a $50,000 discount. A renovated farmhouse with mountain views and the sound of a stream in Bakersville. A charming riverfront chalet in Todd with short-term rental options. A mountain farm in Swannanoa, a few minutes from Asheville, with a $96,000 discount. A renovated village house in Glade Valley with an annual tax of $579 and within walking distance of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And finally, a historic farmhouse in Ronda sold for $125,000. So, if you had the chance to choose only one of these houses, which one would you choose? Be sure to write in the comments. Subscribe to the Real Estate Hunter USA channel right now to avoid missing out on these opportunities, because deals like this don't stay on the market for long. Don't forget to like the video and share it with your friends who are interested in similar content, because there are more impressive lists ahead. At Real Estate Hunter USA, we continue to find opportunities that others overlook for you.